Back again with two reviews, two great new movies, two instant classics, two of the best to ever do it. Clerks 3 and Don't Worry Darling. First, I'll review Clerks 3. This is the new movie from Kevin Smith, New Jersey filmmaker extraordinaire. Am I a Kevin Smith fan? I guess so. Does he have faults as a filmmaker? Sure. Spoiler-free review. This movie's better than Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, which wasn't a horrible movie. I like that movie. Clerks 3 isn't as funny as Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, but it's more of a movie. A spoiler review. This movie's about heart attacks and making clerks. Personal subject matters for the filmmaker. It's funny. It's emotional. This is an authentic auteurist vision. A crass commercial product. And those two things coalesce here into something that I really love. Alright, next review, I saw Don't Worry Darling. They gave me this little poster when I saw it. It was a special sneak screening. This is a pretty nice poster. The movie stars Florence Pugh. She's from the Midsummer Vacation. Midsummer Vacation is an okay movie. This movie's better. It seems everyone's dogging on this movie. Everyone hates this movie. There's apparently some behind-the-scenes drama. Everyone's already decided this movie's terrible before it's even released. And I think that they aren't going to change their minds when they see it because it's a pretty out there, weird movie. I'm a big fan of Richard Kelly. I don't just like Donnie Darko. I like all his movies, Southland Tales and The Box. And this movie is a lot like Southland Tales and The Box. Also a little bit like Gore Verbinski's A Cure for Wellness. And The Box, A Cure for Wellness. These aren't movies that are typically regarded as being great movies, but I love them. And I love this movie. Spoiler-free review. I think that everyone should probably see this movie. I just don't think they're going to like it, but they're probably going to want to see it because it's pretty weird. Spoiler review. It's woman-centric. Florence Pugh in the lead role, directed by Olivia Wilde, second-time director. An heiress, an actress. She's a big part of the reason why this movie's getting some drama behind the scenes. Everyone's saying that she's crazy. Tried to hook up with young Harry Styles on the set of the movie. Yeah, so this movie stars Harry Styles as Florence Pugh's love interest. I didn't realize when I was going to the screening it was going to be packed full of Harry Styles fans. And of course, I went to my pants were wet. I don't know, this is a recurring theme. My pants were wet again. I had wet gym shorts on. And I had this weird long shirt on that's like goes past my crotch. And my shirt was touching my pants, and my pants were making my shirt wet. So I just had this wet outline all over my crotch when I walked into the theater. They were trying to make like a special event of it, like, because it was an advanced screening. There was like props when you walked into the theater. There was like a place for people to get their picture taken, and I walk in the doors and it looks like I pissed my pants, and this lady looks at me and she's like, "You're gonna have to wait there to get your picture taken, sir." And I run past to go into the theater. It was pretty embarrassing. I almost had a panic attack because there was just so many people. I was confused. I was scared. But once the lights went down and the movie came on, I was comforted by this strange film. The movie is a pretty perfect conspiracy thriller with a great performance from Florence Pugh, a very silly performance from Harry Styles. Everyone's doggone Harry Styles. There's a scene in this movie where he's just dancing around like Pinocchio with Chris Pine's character as Stromboli. He's kind of making Harry Styles' character dance around. It's going to be easy to write this movie off for its feminist overtones. But there's more going on below the surface. There's a lot of weird psychological horror elements to the premise once the twist is revealed. There is a twist, and I will say, when the twist was revealed, I didn't like it at all. I thought it was horrible. And for about 5 minutes, I was like, this movie really sucks. But it won me back over, and it's always a balancing act. Movies are always walking a fine line. Cool car chase at the end. Experimental weird score with lots of weird noises. The movie was written by Dick Van Dyke's grandchildren. It's produced and distributed by Warner Brothers Pictures. It's a legitimate big studio mess. And one that really works as a piece of art. this movie's just like dripping with like satanic energy.